Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of March 28th. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more tarot readings. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Borderless Rider-Waite-Smith with Tiger's Eye, the Classic Rider-Waite-Smith with Amethyst, and the Tarot de Marseille with Dangling Jade. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. Pick one of each, and feel free to pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, the timestamps are in the description below. Don't forget to check out your oracle card. And with that, let's go right to the readings. All right, group 1, let's see what the week has in store for you. Like that. So, we start with, King of Swords and 9 of Swords. You know, knowledge comes at a cost. Well, let's see what happens. 2 kings and... Okay, so we have 3 swords and 2 kings. So this at this point, it's looking like a week of a lot of thought processing, maybe working through a dilemma. But we have strength here. And I just realized now I didn't even look to see how this is framed, but it wasn't so bad. So let me see here. I gotta say, strength is a very optimistic card to have in the middle of your cross. I would say that, what made me go right now is I wonder what is getting in the way of your healing. I might be misreading this, but I was looking at the star reversed. The star is a card of healing and regeneration. You know, after the tower comes the healing of the star. And the funny thing is most of your cards are upright. So the 2 of Swords reversed. Looking at this cross a little more, I have the feeling that this reversal means an end to the crossroads, because something that is that I often say about the 2 of Swords is that it's a very static card. It's this card of being stuck. It's a card of weighing 2 options, but kind of mulling it over in your head. And in this context, given everything else in your cross, I'm reading this reversal as moving on from this, because you have 2 kings here. You have the strength card here. Now, the thing that is... that I'm not sure about is the 9 of Swords here. Maybe I was a little too quick when I said that something was in the way of your healing. These 2 cards right now are the ones that I'm having trouble with, assuming that I'm right, that this 2 of Swords is an unblocking, a moving forward from this. Give me a second here. This might be the same end too, because... what's jumping at me right now is that the progression from here to here doesn't make as much sense, but from here to here does. So if we read this as, you know, anxiety and things that, how can I say this? Anxiety and staying up at night and being really worried about something, and then tapping into your inner strength to gain the ultimate knowledge that you seek, that kind of tells the same story as the rest of the reading that I'm interpreting here. Now the star reversed is bugging me. This is a trickier reading than I am realizing here. Give me a second. Okay, so maybe a way to interpret this is that maybe the anxiety, the mulling over of choices, you know, mulling things over in your head, indecision and whatnot, is what was causing the anxiety, which was delaying the healing, and tapping into your inner strength, or really the self-assuredness, you know, because the strength card is it's not a card of brute force. It's a card of calm, centered self-assuredness. This woman is taming a lion with her bare hands, and the lion is just submitting with his tail between his legs as this woman is, presumably humming a happy little song as she's taming this lion. So this self-assuredness is something that you've had within you this whole time, group one. So I think that was what was getting in the way of your healing, was focusing too much on making the wrong choice, worrying about it. And I see this week as an opportunity to tap into this, to use the knowledge, either gain or use the knowledge to do what you want to do and build it to last. So maybe what this King of Coins is telling me right now is that maybe the trials and tribulations that you've gone through to reach this point were worth it in order to, make sure that you do it right. Because the King of Pentacles is about lasting wealth, about lasting abundance. So yeah, that is what is jumping into me right now. And that's all I have for you, group one. Please feel free to use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your oracle card reading. All right, group two, let's see what we have for you. All right, so first two cards, Nine of Cups reversed and the Two of Swords. Jesus Christ. Group one also had the Two of Swords, but forget about this. The instant vibe I'm getting is that thinking too hard about weighing your options might be delaying you from getting what you want. Let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. Ooh, 2 pages, one is reversed. I'm not sure what to do with this, so let's turn over the final cards here. All right, so just to take an inventory here, this is a well-balanced reading overall, by which I mean you have 2 fire cards, you have water here, air and earth, so I don't think anything is lacking. It's funny too, because the Emperor reversed in the middle of your cross and the King of Wands at the bottom of your deck upright are kind of sending mixed messages to me. Of course, the Emperor will tend to win out merely because it's in the middle of your cross. It's actually in the reading as opposed to being at the bottom of your deck. The bottom of your deck, I use this as a subtext that underlies the reading itself. So in that regard, that suggests to me that whatever this conflict is, it's the Emperor who is dominating right now. And I'm now realizing that most of your cross is reversed. So give me a second to stitch this together, group two. I'm getting the feeling, the word stubbornness is coming to mind, because I'm looking at these 2 pages here. These are both, we have earth and water. So these are the passive feminine elements. And the earth one, earth is more static than water. It takes more time, and this is the one that is upright, whereas this is the one who is in reverse. And this Emperor reverse might be representing stubbornness, especially with the King of Wands at the bottom of your deck. This is making more sense to me. Let me pull a clarification card. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that this Knight of Wands represents something external, an external energy. Not necessarily a person. It could be a person. It could be a situation, a community, or something like that. It could also be an aspect of you that is also possible. These are the things I have to work with when doing collective readings. But I have a feeling that it's like the king and the knight are butting heads, and wondering which one is gonna win out. And if this is resonating with you, group two, I'm not sure who's right. Uh, how can you get unstuck? Because, as much as the Knight of Wands is a very dynamic card, he might be like the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords are like two of the most dynamic cards in the deck. So I'm 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 having the notion of this unstoppable force running into this immovable object. And I have the feeling that you're the immovable object. Again, this Knight of Wands might be an aspect of yourself, but I'm reading it as an external factor right now. How can you get unstuck? Lovers reversed. I don't know, group two. I have the feeling that if this week, if for you this week involves like a clashing of wills between you and another party, I have the nagging feeling that you're right. I what's giving me the impression is this King of Wands at the bottom of your deck. I'm reading it as you. This Emperor is the only major arcana card before I pull this clarifier here. And what I'm getting from the Lovers reversed is either some kind of selfishness or being led astray, but I'm reading this on behalf of the circumstance. You might be right to mull it over, even at the expense of what you want in the short term. This is definitely a tricky reading, a tricky situation to be in. But I would not, I would, like, I don't like stubbornness in general. I just don't think that's a good quality in general. But sometimes when you're right, you're right. I would invite you to hold your ground, unless, of course, someone presents you with a reason to, don't be completely closed off to external points of view. However, the energy I'm getting from this reading is really a clash of wills here. And in that regard, I would invite you to hold your ground. This Lover's card might be reversed, but it is the Lover's card. I would not want you to sacrifice this relationship or to poison the relationship for the expense of what you want to do. But I think in this regard, this two of swords is warranted. It's like you have this Knight of Wands who wants to gallop off into the desert, and you have, both of these cards are standing still. The Emperor is fucking sitting on his throne. So is the King of Wands. So is the Nine of Cups. So you might be right to be stubborn and to want to stay put, is what I'm saying, group two. But I would invite you to still be open, because the Lover's card is also a card of communication, of choices, and even though it's reversed right now, don't lose track of the fact that whatever the nature of your relationship is between you and this Knight of Wands energy, even if it is a part of yourself, that you ultimately are in the same boat. So whatever this clash is, I don't think it's worth poisoning the relationship. That is the best that I can tell you, group 2. So I would invite you to use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your oracle card reading. And finally, group 3. Let's see what we got for you. That too. The Knight of Coins and the Seven of Swords. So strategy and action followed by judgment. Okay. My shorthand for the judgment card is wake up call with some creativity in the middle of your cross. Let me just take all of this in here as I make sure that this is nicely placed for you. Yeah, that works. Okay, so what I'm seeing, group 3, is an opportunity to manifest. An opportunity to tap into your creativity. I'm thinking more clearly than my ability to put in words. I'm sorry, please bear with me. So the Seven of Swords here is suggesting that you have an opportunity to poke through here. It's like this knight has been waiting for a go signal. There we go. So you've had your ducks in a row for a while, and the Knight of Coins is he's wandering in the desert, but it's a slow moving energy, but like ready to do the work and to put the work in. And I have a feeling that whatever this judgment card represents, and especially combined with the Queen of Wands here, who's a very bold, assertive, creative energy, that this is looking like a breakthrough week for you, group 3, because again, it's like the proverbial, when there's a foot race and the referee at the start line like fires a gun to get going. That's what's coming through for me with this reading, to like get going, and I think that whatever this Knight of Coins energy has been wanting to do, there's going to be an opportunity to do it pretty quickly. What's giving me this impression of speed is because like the sevens in general are about like moving forward from success. And, the 6 is just behind you. 6s are typically success. And it's an opportunity to grow into your own confidence. And 9s are generally about completion, like you're almost at the 10. But even if you stop there, that would be really cool for you anyway. So it's like the signal to get going. It's like you already had everything in place, and once this go signal happens, that you're going to be, oh, I know what to do here. And to just combine what you have with you in interesting ways to make it happen, to advance towards your completion. So honestly, whatever success this week has in store for you, it feels like it's been a long time coming. It feels like you will have earned it. I would invite you to be on the lookout for this go signal and to pounce on it. I don't think it's the end of the world if you don't, but it's an opportunity. This is looking like a massive opportunity for you, group 3, so that whatever you've been putting into place, that you can actually make it happen. So, do I have anything else for you? No, so I will invite you to stay tuned for your oracle card readings happening right now. All right, so this should be well framed like this, and yes, it is. Oh, it's a little high, like that. So, Group A, your card is Deliverance. So, this is I Ching hexagram number 40, right here. And your keywords are release, relief, a fresh approach, liberation from obstruction, finding a solution, exhilaration. Man, if you pick Group 3A, this looks like it plays right into it. Now, for everyone else, well, for everyone now, this is looking like, freedom from an obstacle. It looks like an obstacle is getting out of your way. Part of me hopes that you're the one to find a way to release yourself from this obstacle, just because I'm biased that way. But if it comes from the outside, hey, good for you. You know, this person is dancing in the rain, like almost like a relief. Like finally, I get to have a little fun. Let me just reread some of these words here. A relief, a fresh approach. So, yeah, I'm combining a fresh approach and finding a solution. This might be for you, Group A, this week might be an opportunity for you to realize that the solution to whatever you were going for just required a different approach. And if you've been butting your head against the wall for whatever reason, if there's an obstacle that's been in your way that you're not sure why, I would invite you to look for new approaches, because this is an opportunity for you to, in the movie Shawshank Redemption, you crawl through miles of sewer only to be free in the rain. So that's it. Group B, your card is Saturn. The key word is structure. Yeah, of course. Saturn is the taskmaster of the zodiac, as I like to call him. The zodiac is the stars. The Saturn is a planet. Anyway, so for me, what I'm getting for you, Group B, is to make sure that your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, and to make sure that whatever you intend to do to, there's nothing wrong with going back to the basics and reviewing the source material for what you're trying to do, to really revise, I don't know what this thing is, but we've seen things like this before. I'm tempted to call it a clock, but it's clearly not. It's one of those old-timey, globy, gyroscopy things. I think that's the exact term for it. And why was I going for this? Yeah, to just make sure that, to just review that all the things that you need to do what you want to do this week are in order. This could be a structure that you are creating, or it could be a structure that you are revisiting, because ultimately there's nothing new under the sun. Anything that we are inventing or creating is like interesting combinations of things that were already there. Like I'm doing this right now with the tarot. I didn't invent any of these decks, I didn't invent any of it. But for you, Group B, to make sure that you're doing it by the book, even if it involves writing your own book. Yeah. Group C, your card is love. Aw, I love getting the love card. How paradoxical. For you, I guess it would be to, only good vibes. Find the joy, find the love in everything. And again, I say again as if you saw me pull this card recently, but I did, last time I pulled this card, I said that love is something that you give and receive. So when this card is a clear invitation to find the love in as many situations as you can this week, but these are as much opportunities to give love as to receive love. Yeah. And Group D, your card is Organization. This is Mercury in Capricorn. Let me just show it to you here. So, Mercury is the planet of communication, among other things, and Capricorn is the sign of getting started to organize your things, to get how can I say this, to start things the right way. I'm reminded of the Saturn card that I just pulled. Of course, the ruler of Capricorn is Saturn, so that fits. Anyway, I would invite you to find the people who can help you, because what leapt out at me, it leapt out at me so fast I was stumbling over my words at first, is that this is striking me as like a farming organization. Like there are lots of people here. We have Mercury that is represented in this sign, all to grow some wheat. So whatever you want to grow, whatever you want to produce into this world for this week, I would invite you to try not to go at it alone, because I don't think that, no, let me rephrase that. Whatever you're trying to do, I would invite you to communicate and to find help to make sure you do it the right way. This might involve seeking guidance. This might involve giving guidance also. Organization, you could be the leader in this as well. So yeah, I'm reminded of this saying, if you want to go fast, go at it alone. If you want to go far, build a team. Thank you so much for watching. If your reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. And with that, thanks again for watching. Enjoy your week. I'll see you soon.